It's Sunday afternoon. That must mean it's time for Show Us Your Cat. Woohoo! All right, yeah, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, and we're back on with Show Us Your Cat. This is episode 12. Who thought we were going to get this far? And still more pictures and video keeps coming in, so keep it coming in and we'll keep this going for as long as we can. In this episode we've got a bit more variety, so let's get straight in. So first we're heading to the UK, to the Isle of Wight, to Cornwall Bay, where there's Pete, and Pete's been given, lucky Pete I say, a 1980 Carumba Hobie 16. It's been a learning curve for Pete on his 16. The first time out he capsized, and he hadn't unfortunately watched the how to write a capsize video by that point, so he needed help from a passing speedboat. Later on he was totally becalmed, and drifting towards Fort Albert another speedboat came to the rescue. I think that what this goes to show is, even though some people consider motorboats to be the enemy, it is well worth being nice to everyone on the water, because you never know when you might need somebody's help. So be nice to everyone. Next we're heading to St. Catharines in Ontario, Canada, where we've got Vic. Vic's actually got 4 boats, and here he's featuring 2 of them. The first is a Hobie Getaway. The sails on this boat are actually made by Vic himself. Nice sails there, Vic. And then here's his Freestyle 474 Cat. And there we can see on the beach at St. Catharines some other boats of the club. If you like, if you're in the area, or if you're not, there's a Facebook page for this club. It's called St. Catharines Multi-Hull Club. So check that out on Facebook. Thanks Vic for sending in those pictures. Next we're heading down under to Australia, to Victoria Point, which I believe is near Brisbane, Australia, where we've got Ralph. He's got a Hobie 14, but not as we've ever seen one before. Ralph has done everything he can to put this boat together, and it doesn't matter that it looks different to other 14s. As long as it works, as long as it gets Ralph out on the water, that is all that is important. So well done Ralph for putting that bad boy together, and I hope you have a great time on that. We'd love to see some pictures of it sailing as well, that would be amazing. Next we're heading to Sylvan Lake in Rome City, Indiana, USA, where we've got Matt. He's someone else who's been given a boat in this episode. It's a 1983 Prindle 16. When Matt was given the boat, it'd been sat under a tree for 15 years, so it was a bit of a mess. And here we can see some pictures of the restoration that Matt has done, and he's really got this Prindle looking immaculate. He's just had a new trampoline on it, and before you jump in there, he knows that the mainsail isn't up all the way in this picture, so it's okay, he knows. But that is a great looking Prindle, lovely sails on there as well. And lastly, we're heading back to the UK, to Rock in Cornwall, which is down in the southwest of the UK, where we have Will. Somebody else has been given a Hobie 16, and this time it was from his father, Jeremy. Jeremy used to work here at Wild Wind back in the 90s as a catamaran sailing instructor. This Hobie 16 is called Spladoosh, and the sails have been custom made. Before you start thinking, what are those sails, I want some, they were made by Super Sails in Florida, and that's a great looking Hobie 16. Will is hooked on Hobie 16 sailing, as anybody would be. So thanks Will for those pictures there, and greetings to Jeremy from Wild Wind. So once again, thanks very much to everybody who's sent in their pictures and video of their boats. If you still haven't sent in any pictures but you want to have your boat featured, just send them to totaljoyrider at icloud.com. That address is in the description below. And keep any video reasonably short so that you can just email it. That is the most straightforward. If you are sending links to YouTube clips, all that I can do is put the link in the description below, and then others will be able to click on your link and watch your video, but I won't actually be able to feature it in the video itself. So once again, thanks for watching Show Us Your Cat, and thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel. There's more Show Us Your Cat coming every Sunday at 5:30 Greek time. So if your boat hasn't been featured yet, don't worry, it will be. There's just a lot of boats to feature on Show Us Your Cat. So thanks very much, and show us your cat, 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 show us your cat. Joyrider TV.